event in my neighboring town about 5 minutes away, and I was going to see if I can bring you along with me. It's been a while since I have been vlogging from events, so hopefully this event is a success and this video is a success. It's a little behind the scenes on how I set up and just basic customer interaction. It's about 11:30. The event starts at 1, so I've got an hour and a half for setup. I think I can get set up in an hour and a half. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it is hot as snot out here. Hello. Oh, look at you.
That smells good.
I couldn't help myself. I had to hold the puppy. And I just realized that when I stopped to get something to eat, they never gave me my bottled water. I'm pretty sure that there's some food trucks around here that usually have bottled waters. Operation Hydration has begun. And this was only $1.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Have a great day.
Thank you, you too. Hi, how are you? Good. The small ones are lip balms.
Okay.
The large ones are lip butters.
What's this over here?
Body soaps over here. Which fragrance is calling your name?
Cashmere.
Is that the Blackberry Magnolia?
Yeah. Oh, that smells good too, though.
It really does.
I
It
got like
sells.
the bigger one, just
Yes.
because they last longer on my skin.
Yes.
So how much? I'm gonna get one of the bigger ones, and I'm gonna do this body butter 12, foaming sugar scrub 15, bath salts 15, and then shower solutions. I don't know, I'm a sucker, and I'm a sucker for body
Forget
butters.
Thank you. Did you want a receipt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And I'm gonna throw my card in there. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing? Hi.
How much are your soaps?
$9?
$9.
Yes, ma'am. And it is, what's that? $28. Hi. Hi.
Thank you.
That is so fine. Thank you. Okay. 2 vanilla mints, and it was $14.99. I just put some more on myself. I have one in my purse. And would you like a receipt, ma'am?
No.
Thank you so much. Yes, that's. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I remember you from last year on the inside.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'll get that candy. I got this lotion from our last one. Yeah, I know.
That just went all backwards.
No, the reason.
Look at you being all responsible. Thank you so much. That's nice seeing you again. Welcome back, everyone, and we are home from today's event. And I wanted to give you all a quick rundown. You can probably see my products back here that I need to put away, but I'm going to save that for tomorrow. I also want to highlight my top 3 selling products for today. Coming in at number 3 was strawberry lip butter. Number 2 was cotton candy lip butter. And coming in at number 1, which is also number 1 in all of the stores that my products are in, is vanilla mint lip butter. And that wraps up today's portion of this video. I plan on bringing you all back tomorrow because I do have 2 more loaves of soap that I need to make and restock. So I'll see you all again tomorrow. And welcome back, everyone. You guys missed all of the drama because I've been trying to record for the last 30 minutes and I couldn't find the receiver for my microphone that plugs into the camera. I had no idea where I set it, but it's like visually I remember putting it down somewhere. But I've got it now. And I'm ready to start soaping. And my lye solution and my oils and butters should be about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. 92, 97. That's perfect. Okay, let's begin our soaping process by straining our lye solution into the oils and butters. I get lye flakes on top of my water because that's the lye's natural reaction to the air, and I choose to use a strainer to kind of separate those. And I just want to be careful not to overmix it because I want to add swirls in this soap. I want a dark colored brown towards the bottom, and I want some light colors swirled in there with it. And I want to do it light on the top with some coffee beans. Ooh, I left my coffee beans downstairs. And as you noticed, I didn't mix it a lot because I am separating this. Once I separate these into their designated bowls for the different colors, then I can mix and play around with it a little bit more. I want to try and keep it liquid for as long as possible. And what's in this white bowl is going to be my light color. I am going to add fragrance oil and titanium dioxide to that, but I'm going to do that last because the titanium dioxide sometimes has a tendency to speed up trace. And I just realized by looking at my fragrance oil, I looked at it and I said, that's not very much fragrance oil for 2 loaves of soap. I went back and looked at my calculator and I had only poured enough fragrance oil for 1 loaf of soap. I am so glad that I double checked that. So I'm just gonna pour some more fragrance oil in another measuring cup. Okay, back on track here. I almost forgot I did set a little bit of coffee to the side, and this is going to naturally color my soaps brown. Let's just stir that a little bit. I'm also going to add a pinch of coffee grounds in there. It gives a little bit of speckle and a little bit of exfoliation, which is really nice. Okay, I moved the bowl a little bit closer to the camera. Hopefully that'll get you guys a better view. This coffee soap is definitely one of my favorites to make and one of my favorites to use. Okay, let's pour our dark color in there. See if that gives you all a good view. So now I'm going to cover up my soaps and insulate them and let them go through the gel phase overnight, and I'll bring you all back tomorrow when I cut the soaps. Welcome back, everyone. It's the next day, and it is time to unmold this coffee fragranced soap. And I'm going to start off by unmolding these little samples that I poured over here with some excess batter that I had. So let's begin by putting on our gloves. This soap is especially famous with coffee drinkers, and I've also learned lately that it's pretty popular with non-coffee drinkers. And these cuties are just so gorgeous. This is what I do with my excess batter. I put it inside these molds, and I haven't quite decided if I want to use these for samples or a variety pack. I'm almost leaning towards a variety pack for people that want to try all of my soaps, but may not want the huge bar because they don't know what they want. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but you all get what I'm saying. Something that has options where you don't have to be committed to a really large order. Look at that. So now that that's done, let's start knocking out these two big babies right here. I think it looks good. You guys see that there? Coffee beans on top, speckles of coffee. It's promising. Based on what I've just unmolded, it's promising. I'm going to start off by just cutting this end off. This is going to go towards my sample pieces. We're going to start cutting our full-sized bars. And here's an up-close view. It's really light right now, so you can't really see the swirls, but over time it's going to get much darker. I didn't really do a good job at lining my coffee beans up with the tick marks on my soap. So some of them are coming off of the top of my soap when I cut it. I think it'll be okay, but perhaps I should have done better. I think I've only knocked over about 2 coffee beans. The swirls aren't noticeable now, but I really, really want you guys to come back and take a look at it once it starts getting darker. These soaps smell so good with the coffee fragrance oil, with the actual brewed coffee in here, and then with the coffee beans on top. It's like a triple shot of espresso here. Do you all bevel your soaps? I've gone back and forth about whether or not I should bevel them or not. They look good beveled, but it's just not absolutely necessary. What do you guys do? Am I wasting too much time trying to bevel my edges or no? And I've been saving the little pieces, the little shreds that come off, because I want to collect them and make a confetti-like soap. And while these pieces are small, they start adding up in big numbers. They're still soap. They're still product, profitable product. The studio smells so good right now. I love the smell of coffee in the morning, and I bathe with one of these coffee bars. It's just as invigorating, and it feels so delightful. So I cannot wait until these soaps are cured and I can put them in the stores. I've got a few left in each location, but I'm running out rather quickly, so I definitely need to restock. And the samples need to cure as well. And that's going to wrap up today's video, short and fast. But let me know what you think of this coffee fragrance. I'm also going to post the recipe to this coffee soap because this is a new and improved recipe that behaves so much better than the previous ones that I had. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be posted on my Patreon. And the link to my Patreon's in that description box below. I also want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreons. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I appreciate your support. Every tier, every order, every comment, every suggestion, every question from each and every one of you. I'm so happy and proud of that community that we're building over there. Please keep telling me what you guys like, what kind of products you want to explore, and any questions that you have about ingredients and or substitutions. I'll be happy to answer them over there as well. Please give me a huge thumbs up if you like this content. And please like and hit that subscribe and notification button so that you can be notified anytime I post new content. Until next time, bye everyone.